say hi.
Okay, so here we have Lori Steen, who is running as a national delegate, and I have to assume, Lori, that you are going to be representing Ron Paul?
If given the opportunity, yes ma'am.
Yeah, so tell me, what did you have to go through in order to get to this level where you've actually got some wonderful cards? And
Well, I started the same place that everyone starts, by attending my precinct meeting in Cleveland County. I was elected my precinct chairman, and we were able to fill our entire precinct, which was 4 delegate spots. We got them all filled with RP people.
Good job.
And we have 2 Ron Paul alternates.
Okay.
So from there, we went to our county convention and attended that and filled out my paperwork.
So you were at the county convention that there was the big stir at, where there was a problem with getting the Ron Paul delegates on the ballot?
Well, there were some mentions of that. There were some people that inadvertently got left off of the list, but we were able to get the majority of them back on, and we actually had positive gains the day of the event. We were able to actually get extra people that had not attended their precinct meetings then. And another important development, I brought a motion to the floor questioning Rule 6A, which left a broad term of who otherwise qualified would be. So we got that clarified and amended that rule, and we're able to get it specific as far as you had to attend your precinct meeting or attend your county convention in order to be qualified. And from there, we're now here at 4th District.
Great. Well, you guys are doing a great job, and thank you very much for being out there and representing Dr. Paul for us.
Thank you so much.
I wanted to take a couple of minutes and tell you some about myself. My name is Heather Lewis. I am a law student at Northwestern California University. I'm a political activist. My political activity is encouraging the government to obey the laws through the use of the courts. I have a 30-year career as a corporate controller, and I worked for Olelo, the community broadcasting station in the Hawaiian Islands. I maintain a Facebook blog that has 5,000 people on it. We present current political information, a lot of news on the Ron Paul campaign. I also wrote my own website. It's called libertyforfree.com, and it proudly sports InfoWars logos all over it. And we also provide links to many of Alex Jones's videos. I've been an Alex Jones fan for a long time. I currently work on the Ron Paul campaign with the Norman headquarters here in Oklahoma. It took me 7 days to produce the videos that I put up. That probably sounds like a lot, but when you consider that when I started I didn't even have a video camera and I had no editing skills, I don't think it's too bad. And I'm sure that you're saying to yourself now that I still don't have any editing skills, but that's okay, because I do possess some things that I think are more important. For one, I am very intelligent. I am very passionate about political events and helping to change what's going on currently. I'm honest, I'm kind, I'm tenacious, I'm loyal, and I'm fearless. I also am very, very dedicated to doing everything that I can to help educate the public to what's going on and to get people involved and teach them about their rights. I'm studying constitutional law, so. But more important than that even, I think, is that I have some really good references. Mr. Jones, you can pick up the phone and call Bernard von Nothaus. He'll tell you what an amazing person I am, how dedicated I am to seeing the cause of justice upheld, and how willing I am to go the extra mile to make sure that that happens. You can also call Michael Badnarik. I've attended Michael's courses on many occasions and have had the opportunity to work with him a little bit, and I consider Michael a friend, and I really appreciate everything that he has done in his lifetime to help benefit the cause of liberty. I also can get some written references. I'm sure I can get a reference from Gary Fielder, who I've had an opportunity to work with, also from Pete Simmons, who both of who were they were integral into getting into law school. Without them, I could not have done it. So, and I'm sure that they would be more than willing to help. I've met in the past James Trafficant, who I also love, Richard Mack, and Stuart Rhodes, both whom I hold in very high regard. I was the reporter on the Bernard von Nothhaus trial. You may have seen the blog that I put up. I was there for the entire trial and posted all the information that was available at the time and did multiple interviews afterwards regarding it. Among my Facebook friends that I really appreciate, I count Aaron Dykes, Paul Craig Roberts, who only has 100 or so friends, so I'm really proud of that. Representative Charles Key of Oklahoma, whom I also love, would like to work with someday. James Lane, the producer of A Noble Lie, is a friend. G. Edward Griffin, I follow all of G. Edward Griffin's stuff. Gary Franchi, whom I got to interview with after the Bernard von Nothhaus trial, and Representative Glenn Bradley, who I'm considering working with in the future. I do have some newspaper and radio experience. I was a reporter for the Garden Island News in Kauai, and I was a disc jockey for KIPO radio station in Kauai also. It was a long time ago, but I still appreciate the experience that I gained from that. I do believe I have what it takes in order to become a really good journalist, to provide support for your staff. I'm not pretentious in any way. I would do anything. I'll file. I don't care. Serve coffee. Just to be able to help and support the people who are out there in the front lines, or be one of those people in the front lines that are making changes and helping to defend our First Amendment rights to say and do what needs to be done in order to hold the government accountable in this time when they are running so rampant with tyranny. It's bad. That's all I really have to say, and I just want to thank you and your staff for taking the time to review the videos. I know you guys are working hard for it, and thank you very, very much for your time. I appreciate it, and you're doing an outstanding job. Obviously, keep up the good work, and I look forward to being a listener for hopefully the rest of my life. Thank you.